Most national park road trips look amazing on paper and break down fast in real life. Too many stops, too much driving, and not enough time where it actually matters. This is a 10-day national park road trip designed to work in the real world. Instead of racing from park to park, the route slows things down with smarter pacing, fewer moves, and more time inside the parks. It's a flow that actually makes sense on the road, and it's the part most itineraries get wrong. Here's how the journey unfolds. We start in California's mountains, ease into the desert, and finish among Utah's red rock landscapes. Quick logistics before we start. The easiest airport for this route is San Francisco International. Rental cars are plentiful, and the drive to Yosemite is about 3.5 hours in ideal conditions, but it's smart to budget 4 to 4.5. If you can, land by early afternoon, because arriving after dark adds stress and robs you of day one scenery. Day 1. Yosemite National Park. Day 1 is about arrival, orientation, and hitting Yosemite's greatest hits without overloading the schedule. Enter as early as possible. Before 6 a.m., entrance stations are often unstaffed, which helps avoid traffic and parking issues. Just keep in mind, the park fee still applies. Starting Yosemite Valley, where the scale of the park hits immediately. Tunnel View is the first must-stop, giving you that classic El Capitan, Bridal Veil Fall, and half-dome panorama in one frame. From there, focus on short, high-impact walks. Lower Yosemite Fall is flat and quick, perfect after a drive. If time allows, continue to Cook's Meadow for wide-open views and minimal effort. In the afternoon, grab a shuttle or bike to avoid circling for parking. Keep expectations realistic today. No big hikes, no rushing. The goal is to settle in, adjust to elevation, and let Yosemite introduce itself properly. Day 2 is where Yosemite really opens up. An early morning makes the biggest difference today. This is your biggest sightseeing day, and timing matters. Begin with Glacier Point. If the road is open, one of the best viewpoints in the entire park, especially in the morning light. If it's closed, focus on the valley instead. Late morning is ideal for a longer walk. Mist Trail to Vernal Fall is the classic choice, but even reaching the footbridge delivers big payoff without committing to the full climb. Expect crowds and spray. Traction and patience help. In the afternoon, slow things down. Visit El Capitan Meadow to watch climbers through binoculars or explore the Ansel Adams Gallery area. Before leaving, plan your exit route carefully. Yosemite bottlenecks are real. Tonight, pack up. Tomorrow shifts dramatically, from granite and waterfalls to giant sequoias. Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. The drive from Yosemite to Sequoia, or Kings Canyon, takes just under 3 hours, crossing the Sierra and shifting the scenery from granite cliffs to giant sequoia groves. Day 3 trades granite walls for scale on a different level. Here, the Sierra naturally slows the pace, in the best way. Commit to a single focus rather than spreading the day thin. In Sequoia, begin in the giant forest, home to the General Sherman tree, the largest tree on Earth by volume. The paved Congress Trail adds context, winding past dozens of massive sequoias without demanding much time or effort. Kings Canyon offers a different experience, deeper, quieter, and more dramatic. The scenic drive into Cedar Grove delivers towering canyon walls and river views, but distances are longer, so commitment matters. Roads here are steep and winding, and weather can change quickly at elevation. Fuel up beforehand, bring layers, and plan conservatively. Today isn't about speed, it's about perspective. Death Valley National Park. Day 4 is where the trip changes character completely. Leaving the Sierra behind, the landscape flattens, dries out, and stretches in every direction. Drive time. Sequoia or Kings Canyon to Death Valley is approximately 4 to 4.5 hours. Death Valley rewards intention. Start with Badwater Basin, the lowest point in North America, where the silence feels almost unnatural. From there, Dante's View provides instant contrast. Salt flats below, mountain ranges stacked into the distance. Zabriskie Point is non-negotiable, especially early or late, when the light gives the Badlands definition. This park demands respect. Summer heat is dangerous, distances are deceptive, and cell service is unreliable. Carry more water than you think you need, keep fuel levels high, and avoid midday wandering. Death Valley is best experienced through contrast, vast distance, absolute silence, and the sheer scale of the desert. Joshua Tree National Park. Day 5 eases off the intensity and trades extremes for atmosphere. Drive time, Death Valley to Joshua Tree takes a little over 4 hours, depending on your route and stops. Joshua Tree feels different immediately. The landscape is quieter, more open, and built for wandering rather than chasing viewpoints. Start with Hidden Valley, a short loop surrounded by massive boulders that captures the park's character in under an hour. Barker Dam is another easy stop, especially in cooler months. As the day progresses, let the pace drop. Drive the park roads, pull over often, and explore without an agenda. Small walks carry more weight here than distance. Late afternoon is the highlight. Desert light transforms the rocks, and sunset near Keys View or along Park Boulevard delivers one of the calmest moments of the entire trip. Day 6 is a travel-heavy day, but the payoff is immediate. Drive time. Joshua Tree National Park to Zion National Park, approximately 5 hours 50 minutes under normal conditions. Plan an early start and treat this as a transition rather than a sightseeing marathon. As you approach Zion, the scenery tightens fast. Wide desert roads give way to towering sandstone walls almost without warning. Once inside the park the car and let the shuttle handle the rest. Zion Canyon's scenic drive is the backbone of the experience, with stops that stack vertical cliffs, hanging gardens, and the Virgin River into a narrow corridor. Walk Riverside Walk in the late afternoon for an easy introduction, especially if energy is limited after the drive. Don't overcommit today. Settle into your base, get oriented, and save the bigger ambitions for tomorrow. Zion works best when you slow down. Day 7 is your full Zion immersion, and this is where decisions matter. Morning timing matters here. Shuttle lines grow quickly, and heat builds fast in warmer months. This day works best with one clear plan, not a checklist. For effort and payoff, Angel's Landing is the obvious headline, but it requires preparation, confidence with exposure, and often a permit. If that's not the right fit, the Narrows offers a completely different perspective, wading directly through the river between sheer canyon walls. Even reaching the start delivers a strong sense of place. If neither appeals, explore emerald pools or simply ride the shuttle end to end, stopping where the light and mood feel right. Zion isn't about ticking boxes. It's about being present inside the canyon, something most rushed itineraries never allow. Day 8 opens the landscape wide. Drive time. Zion to Canyonlands takes approximately 5 hours. After the tight corridors of Zion, Canyonlands feels expansive and untamed. Focus on the island in the Sky District, where paved roads lead to overlooks suspended above vast canyon systems. Mesa Arch is the most recognizable stop, but the park shines when you move beyond the headline views. Grandview Point and Green River Overlook stretch the horizon in every direction. Walking distances here are short, but exposure is real. Sun, wind, and drop-offs demand attention. Bring plenty of water, watch footing near cliff edges, and don't underestimate how quickly conditions change. This day favors observation over movement. Pullouts, viewpoints, and quiet moments do the work. By evening, Moab becomes your base, a practical reset before the final push. Day 9 gives Canyonlands the time it rarely gets. Skip the urge to chase multiple districts and stay committed to Island in the Sky. Light changes dramatically across the day, reshaping mesas, buttes, and river bends hour by hour. Short walks like Upheaval Dome or Whale Rock add variety without draining energy. If you're comfortable on unpaved roads, Schaefer Canyon Road or nearby scenic drives offer a deeper sense of the terrain. Just check conditions first. This park reveals more the longer you stay still. Sitting at an overlook often delivers more impact than hiking another mile. The quiet here feels earned after the previous days of motion. By late afternoon, return to Moab and prepare for tomorrow's finale. It's a short drive, but a sharp contrast. Where Canyonlands spreads outward, the next stop compresses everything into stone arches and narrow passages. Day 10 delivers a focused, high-impact ending. Drive time. Moab to Arches National Park, approximately 15 minutes. Arches concentrates its highlights into a compact area, making it ideal for a final day. Begin with Delicate Arch, either early or late, when temperatures and crowds are more manageable. The walk is straightforward, but exposed. Sun protection matters. Balance that with easier stops like Balanced Rock, Window Section, and Double Arch, where short paths lead directly to standout formations. Movement here is constant, but distances stay manageable. As the day winds down, linger. Arches looks best when the light softens and shadows stretch across the rock. It's a clean ending. No long drive ahead, no rush, just time to absorb the final images before the trip concludes. If this helped, give it a like and subscribe for more realistic national park trips. Drop a comment with any changes you'd make, and if you want more ideas, watch our video on the 10 most underrated national parks in the US.